Everyone, right down for the person that sweeps up the leaves in the playground. Absolutely everybody. If you've got children in your care, everybody needs to be included. If you are a school that's running a safeguarding course of this nature, you need to remember that your matrons, your cooks, your janitors, your caretakers, everyone is responsible, and those people I've just mentioned are your spies. Children will drop their guard when they see people like that, maybe the janitors just mending the toilet or something, or mending a lock on a classroom door. They don't think of those people, the children don't think of them as being in authority, but they will hear things and see things. The cleaner will see things in the toilets. They'll see eating disorders, you know, the vomit that's happened where someone's bulimic or something. The cooks will see children that are not eating as they should. Use them. They are your spies. Encourage them to report. They are part of the team, and too many schools don't involve them for whatever reason, saying, oh, it's too busy, we need them, because then you need to find another time when those people can come to the training. Essential. And the very important thing is to listen to what the children are saying, because during this grooming and abuse process, they will have been silenced by fear. And what are they doing and saying that might be a clue along with the adverse behaviours? I've got some examples here that I can use now. A little lad in an infant school, behaviour changed from being quite good, went down the slide. Along with those behaviours, I said to the infant school, is there anything that's being said? This little boy had, in line with the behaviours, started talking about the cousin coming round playing Thomas the Tank Engine. So have you played the game? No. So play the game, and Thomas wasn't what we thought, and neither was the tunnel. Use your imagination. Very good cover for the actual, this is a game. For the abuser, it's a game. You're silenced by fear. Shh, mummy will die if you tell. You're silenced by toxic shame. Shh, it's your fault. You took the presents. You're a child. Your mummy's going to die. You're frightened. You know, that's all so important to take on board. Sports and music, I was music, they're very difficult subjects to teach without touch. You know, and we have to be realistic about this. I cannot just say to someone who wants to be a cellist, here's a cello, darling, stick it there between your legs and here, I hope for the best. I've got to position it. I've got to hold the arm. I've got to put the bow in the right place. If it's a pianist, I've got to make sure the child has got its hands right on the piano. Is it holding its back correctly? It's the same with the rugby coach. You can't just say, oh, get out there and go into a tackle and let's hope you don't break your neck. But there's additional things to that are not right. Would it be appropriate for me to put the cellist on my lap? No. Would it be appropriate for that sports master to go into the changing rooms and lark around, flicking them with a towel? No. There are boundaries, but I do think there are certain subjects, and I would defend music and sport and drama, that need a bit more sort of robust support from the school. When I was teaching music, I regularly had parents in as a workshop, because I thought, I want you to know what I mean, or when if a child says, oh, Mrs. Hawes touched my back, I want to show you it might have been because of this. It might be that the hands weren't, you know, there are subjects that need you to move somebody or whatever. So the appropriate touch, that has got to come in, I think. The greatest risk is these online games. If you're going to play in an 18 world, the number of 7-year-olds that watch Grand Theft Auto is appalling. I had a 7-year-old in a prep school the other day tell me he likes doing it because he watches women be raped. He's 7 years old. His parents would be really proud of that. You know, I say to them now, the police are actually saying that they're now having problem with youngsters who are acting out what they're watching on the games. Well, why is that a surprise? You know, you can learn French online. You can learn how to duff somebody up online. So a lot of these lads are now living out what they've overdosed on Grand Theft Auto and games like that. And I've said, if you're gonna listen, boys, if you're gonna treat your girlfriends like this, you're gonna face a conviction. Think about what you're doing. It's not healthy. If you're 14, 13, 12, 11, and you're gonna play in an 18-year-old's world, you are asking to get burnt. And I use a lot of analogy. Would your mother take you to the pub tonight with a £20 note and leave you there? No. Why not? Well, because I might be picked up somebody and be harmed, yes. So you shouldn't be on 18-year-old games. The same rules apply. What you do online should be no different to offline. I am a great fan of mandatory reporting. Because too much, too much gets missed. Nobody wants to be wrong. Oh my word. What if I'm wrong? But what if you're right? And then later on you go, oh no, I kept that child in that situation for another 5 years because I didn't speak up. Both are horrible scenarios, but that's the sweet joy of working with children. That's how you care for them. That's the caveat that goes with the job, I'm afraid. And you have to be professional enough. This is about a child's life. Online, phone me. It's www.freedom-abuse.org. We do have resources that we can send out, but I would strongly recommend you have a course, then we can come in and train. We've now got a film actually that we've done, a training film that's obviously much more explosion of what we've done today, but we've had some funding to do that, and you can have that on an annual license, and it can train your staff, it can train. So if we came in to just train the trainer, and then you've got that training, we've got handouts that can be helpful for certain things you want to understand more about. So just contact us and tell us what you want, and hopefully we can point you, signpost you in the right way, whatever. Give us a call.